Okay, it seems like we're live. What's up, guys? This is a live stream quickly from a new location, and I'm gonna explain what's going on and why I did not stream Battlefront 2 for the past few days. Some of you guys were asking for it, so I'm gonna explain it right now. We, for unforeseen reasons, had to move out rather unexpectedly and fast out of the house where we were staying, and we were forced to stay in a hotel a couple of days, 3 days to be sure, to be clear. And now we finally got a temporarily house that we rent through Airbnb. So me and my family actually have a house for now, and that means the coming 2.5 months or 2 months we're in this house, and we will be doing live streams every day. Unfortunately, my headset is still at the other location, so we will be picking up clothes and all the other good stuff next Tuesday, including the headset and whatnot. So I will be able to stream. I already tested it. The internet here is amazingly fast, so live streaming will be no issue at all. Um, yeah, as I said, it was really unexpected, and a really unfortunate situation that we were basically we're no longer able to live where we were living. So we had to move really quickly, and it was a lot of stress and drama. Because I mean, from one moment to another moment, you don't have a space to live for four people, two little children, and my wife and myself. So that was really scary, and we had to sleep in a hotel, and yeah, it was a really stressful time. But now we're in this. Since today, we're in this Airbnb house for 2 months, 2.5 months, and yeah, I'm very excited for that, because we also have a verbal agreement that we're gonna. Don't do, please. Don't do annoying, please. My son is jumping on the bed here in his underwear. We had a verbal agreement that we're actually gonna purchase a house. So hopefully everything with the bank will be fine, and we can get our loan from the bank, and hopefully everything checks out accordingly, and then hopefully in mid-February we have our own house that we that's ours, just permanently our house. So there's some really cool stuff. They have a really cool, how you call that, uh, in English I forgot the term for that. Not the attic, but the um, below grounds. How you call that, below grounds? um Is that the attic? No, the attic is in the roof area. Oh, I forgot. Either way, it's a storage room below the house, and it's rather big. It's a flat though, but it's really big, and it's gonna, well, really big. It's big, relatively big, and I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna fully make that into a studio. So I hope everything goes well and we can buy the house and etc. Because that will be dedicated to a studio room. Don't do, Jim. It's really annoying. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for that kind of stuff, bro. Um, and yeah, so that one is going to be awesome, because then I have a dedicated setup for live streams and etc. And we do the daily Battlefront 2 live streams as well. I do that from the house, and then all the other streaming stuff, review stuff, etc. I will be doing in that location. That's downstairs. Um, so yeah, really exciting times. And also during these times you really notice how important family is, because our family helping us out extremely a lot. So it's really a good feeling. But yeah, it's pretty rough, to be honest, and yeah, that's gonna be for a short while like that. So the first this coming 2 months we're in an expensive R&B house, R&B Airbnb house, but after that it should be fine if everything comes through accordingly. We will have our own very house very soon, and well, flat again. It's not a house; it's a flat, apartment. It's fantastic. It's fantastic for us, and we're happy. and we will have a whole bunch of dedicated stuff, dedicated model kit space, dedicated lightsaber building table, etc. I got almost everything already done, but we're gonna really crank that and kick that off once we have a place. Because now for a period of time we were living at my mom's place, but that really did not work out, and we had this part of her shop that I could use, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So with our own stuff, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But for now, rough patches to go through. Pretty intense because of work. We had two sick people as well, sick colleagues overpacked. So I'm pressure, both at work and family wise with and whatnot and school. So we're still not out of the woods with all that kind of, and my son as well. It's coming week, so I will be still extremely busy. I have a headache for the last 2 days, like a massive pounding headache, like nonstop. Really hurting. I popped in some pills several times a day just to keep my mind a bit relaxed. But the good stuff is I got the Saber Trio Mira is coming my way as we speak. It's the RTS Saber. It's already being shipped out. The Saber Trio, sorry, the Saber Moth Spectre lightsaber will be soon going in production as well. So that will be done and made. And next Tuesday I will have access to my own lightsabers again. So I will be able to do stuff with those again. But yeah, that's it for now. Um, yeah, not much to add. I just want to give you guys an update because it's really it's yeah, it's been a massive impact for the fam, and that's the reason why we don't stream, etc. But it will be a main focus again once we're back because I do notice that although the streams are like we're not talking about right direction with the live streams on a daily basis. So I will get the PlayStation camera as well, and then we have that as an added feature as well. Hey man, how you doing? And yeah, I think that that will be great. That will be great to go into the route and do more with those live streams plus the live streams that I did in the past. Yep. No worries. I didn't announce this live stream, so I didn't expect people to really tune in for it. But people will watch this offline, so that's fine. But yeah, there were already a whole bunch of questions about people like, where's the live stream? What are you doing? What are you doing next? So there will be a whole lot of stuff that I will be kicking off during live streams as well. Especially, I'm gonna build that studio then once we purchase the house and we got the keys, etc. So we're not there yet, but when it was there, gonna build up the whole studio there, fixed position, fixed setup, and it's gonna make my life so much easier to make YouTube content about various stuff. Yeah, here's already the question. So I won't be doing a live stream till Tuesday. I was hoping that it will be done today, but it's not possible because my headset is still in the other place. So I need to get that headset because I don't have a microphone at the moment, so I can't do those live streams. I already checked the internet, super fast glass fiber optical. Sorry, yeah, fiber optic glass. We call it glass. Fiber optic internet, and it's more than 150 mbit up and download speed. So it's amazing in this place. It's of course a temporarily place where we stay. It's an Airbnb house. So, but nonetheless, very awesome. Also in a new house, if we the buy go through, etc. We get the house, then I will make sure we have top notch internet. But for now, the next coming 2 months, we will be doing the daily live streams on the PlayStation. Love you. In this house, and it starts from Tuesday when I got the headset. And this house already has a lot more rooms, etc., than the old house where we were staying last few months. So yeah, no worries. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to that because we will be able. I will be able to use any of these rooms here already and make a whole bunch of lightsaber review videos, YouTube videos, and whatnot. So I can keep cranking with those. But yeah, this is the first day we're here. everything was super excited, super nervous. Financially, of course, is a big strain as well. Because this was actually, these are all costs that we did not have on to have. This, like this renting this place here. Just gonna be honest, this Airbnb place is like $2,000 per month. Yeah, we're gonna play a whole bunch of games. So, $2,000 a month, which is a massive cost post. I could buy custom lightsabers for that. Yeah, but it is what it is. It's December now. Try to rent a house in one day. It's at least here in Holland is almost impossible. But we pulled it off with Airbnb and super grateful for that. And I was scared as hell because we in the past we had a very bad experience. We got scammed once in the past. Um, as in we got scammed that we were scammed out of 2,000 US dollar. My wife was pregnant. We were about to rent this house from this broker, and it happened so to be a scammer. And we paid a deposit, got a fake key, come back the next day to get into the house, and it's not working the key. And apparently there were multiple people who were scammed by that person. Well, he fully knew my wife was pregnant, big tummy, and we talked about the pregnancy and whatnot. And well, lowest of the lowest people still scammed us. So I was very scared getting here, and I was like, shit, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get scammed or not. I've created group paying plus this free group. Okay, cool. I will check it out later, man. So yeah, luckily it's not a scam, but it's really amazing. I reconnected with an old with my auntie that I not seen like in over 10 years. Came here with like 6 boxes of grocery to help us financially out, and it's really heartwarming to see that we still have people and family behind us because we really were like fuck, we're completely stuck. Sorry for the swearing, by the way. Bit of a relief there, stress relief. But we were like, what the hell we do next? Because we're in a hotel. There's no lower than that. The next thing is on the next worst thing is living on the streets. That's what literally it. So, who okay, cool, man. I have to check it out, bro. But yeah, it just a really unpleasant time frame, and we were- it really kind of sucked because we're already looking to buy a house. We already did like a survey. Yeah, absolutely, no worries. We will friend you. And we did already a house survey. Actually, the house we're about to purchase, our very first sightning, and we're like, damn, why it happened right now? Why we're already in the midst of doing that? Like, I try to do everything as fast as I can, like to compensate and mitigate and accommodate everybody at the same time, but it's just not possible apparently. So, personal drama is involved, but yeah, you guys maybe know how that goes. You might have been in the same situation, or you're gonna be in this situation. Um, yeah, we can talk about that later. But I'm kind of want to be open with that kind of stuff because it reflects myself on YouTube as well, like how I make my videos, why I'm absent, like why I'm streaming daily and then suddenly I'm gone again, like what's going on. So that's why I make this video. Um, but everything will be good. So everything will be good. Um, no worries, we will do that. We will do that. I won't be doing that right now, but I will definitely add you. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the upcoming lightsaber reviews. Stay tuned for the live streams to resume again. And I'm gonna make a whole bunch of videos. And as I said, I say this for a long period of time already. But as I already said, when I'm back in Holland, we have our own house. I can really kickstart the YouTube channel the way I want. Like I've been doing, like it's really amateuristic. Like I don't like to do amateuristic stuff like I'm doing now. I want to do it to my best extent. I don't want to be like this, like very clean stuff. So if you have Roblox, what is your name? I don't play Roblox myself, but my son does. So we will definitely pass that on to you, that information, and then we can play together. No worries, man. But yeah, I'm very certain that once we get that in place, it's gonna be epic because I have the creative freedom then to actually know and the means to actually do stuff the way I want it, and I think that's gonna be really elaborating or relieving for me. So well, we have now covered all this bunch of personal stuff. I also just talk a bit about Star Wars in general. I just saw episode 4 of The Mandalorian. Episode 3 was a bit of a filler. Episode 4 is no less, but they're both really fun filler episodes. I really enjoyed both of them. I think this one let us hang with a bit of a cliffhanger. Episode 3 did not have that. The cliffhanger is a bit like, who is that person or that special person that looked over that dead person or wounded person. I'm not gonna get into details if you didn't see it. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it left something interesting. Have a good night and see you next time. So yeah, I liked it. I have to rewatch it again, episode 3 and 4, to form a better opinion. But it's yeah, it's really more of a TV show. Like episode 1 and 2, I feel there were more. Sounds weird to say, but I felt there were a bit higher production value than 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are more like TV show quality. 1 and 2 were more like almost movie-like quality. I think that is where you can see where the budget was spread out over the episodes. Uh, I do really like the episodes. I mean, they're really nice, but you can see a bit of a difference there. So yeah, the Mandalorian, really cool stuff. Oh my gosh, we got two little babies. You really, you asked me if I hear it smells butt.
Yes.
You have a poopy.
I think so. Do you smell it for me?
I'm not gonna smell his butt. Butt is poop. No, I'm not gonna smell his butt. Like, care like whatever. But that's the nice thing about kids. They're super innocent and it's really hilarious. They give hilarious situations. Either way, happy to be reunited with my lightsabers very soon again and playing the Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm not so sure about this update. I was looking at it and I was like, wait, so we have this celebration pack of $25, but it didn't. There's nothing new about it. It's just an unlock pass, a fast pass. I think it's just stupid. They call it celebration. What was it? Celebration pack. But it's not a celebration pack. It's a fast pack. They already have that in Battlefield 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have that in Battlefront 1 and whatever. It's just a fast pack to unlock all the skins and whatnot. It doesn't add anything new. And like I'm unlocking stuff while I'm playing. I'm getting getting credits, etc., and unlocking milestones. So why would I unlock the things? Like I'm gonna play the game anyway, regardless. I'm gonna enjoy the game. So there's no need for me to buy it for $25 and have everything to my disposal at one time. So I don't know. It's I find it really weird. Noah says I'm gonna join a lightsaber. Cool. Ludo Sports. Nice. Cool. Check out the Shiva. I would go for the Shiva from the box store. Really sturdy, dual worthy lightsaber. Absolutely fantastic tree setup. Really check them out. Really good and good value for money. You can use any brand's lightsaber blade in there. Vader Swords, Saber Swords, Ultra Sabers. As long as the 1 inch blade, you're fine. So yeah, definitely check it out. That would be my number one recommendation for a good dual worthy stun saber. Check it out. So very renowned in the UK. And I'm gonna work out some stuff here in Holland as well. I already opened a new Facebook group. A lightsaber group is of course the international lightsaber group for lightsaber collectors. Besides, for example, the Vault Elite Lightsaber group, the Lightsabers Club has a slightly different angle of looking out to run the group and whatnot, but to each own, so you can have different groups. But I opened a new group that is only for Belgium and Netherlands, because we will speak in native tongue. So I will be speaking in Dutch there, and there's other people speaking in Dutch. Why do I do that? Because I want to have a strong group within Holland and Belgium, a Flemish speaking Belgium, not the French bit, because we don't speak French. And then they probably want to have a French only forum with France itself, because I understand that. But it will be like natively spoken, and grow that community within Holland and Belgium, and have a strong community there, and maybe have an alternative to Ludo Sport within Holland, or work beside other dueling academies that we have in Holland, or not yet, because it's not as popular here as it is in UK, etc. Lightsaber collecting, so that needs to be changed, and I want to promote that within my own country. So that's the thing. Noah also says on the website is a to get a saber from an authentic for an authentic experience. I don't know what they say. What? Sorry. They to try to get a sound saber. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? You can get a sound saber. Absolutely. Like there's plenty of. Oh, my internet dipped for a second. It's clear because you're wearing a mask, like the whole kendo stuff. You will not hear those shots so clearly, and it's muffled. You have people walking around. It's a noisy environment when you're in a doing class. I don't think. I don't think a sound saber is really that great for those kind of environments. Hey, that's me. That's my personal opinion, because the sound, in my opinion, just drowns and get muffled in the crowd, and the way you're dueling, and the protection you wear, and the glass that they're maybe on covering the speaker side, or the pommel side, etc. So I don't think that is really necessary, unless you're gonna do the I never can pronounce this word, choreography, like the choreography with the saber fighting, which is not really fighting, but it's more like you train the movements together, and you make this live like a fighting dance for our spectators to watch. So yeah, unless you have that kind of group, you're gonna be doing that more. Then yeah, it might have, of course, a nicer experience for the audience if they're quiet and listening. But most of the time with dueling, it's like people screaming, noisy, and yeah, the sound will be drowning in that noise. But then again, hey, to each his own. I can do some recommendations for sound savers as you want as well, but it really can be also depending on your budget and whatnot, because you can go really extravagant and have beautiful, expensive lightsabers with sound and whatnot, or just the budget stuff. I mean, there's plenty of options there. But yeah, so promotion of native community here in Holland, that's something I'm gonna work actively on as well. So I will be busy with that as well, and I wanna get more involved with that, because it also have to do with my web shop that's upcoming, the web store. Um, and I also already get questions about that, about from people that, hey, when you're gonna start that? That will happen once we've settled in that new house. I don't want to start doing that from this Airbnb house, etc., because we're just not in a position to do all that stuff at the same time. That would affect the experience for the customers, and I don't want to go through that motion. So yeah, we want to do it good. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. That's the majority. That's what I really want to get out of my chest. Because that, hey, what's up, Lamar? Because I really want to share that with you guys. Because it also a little bit of a relief for myself. Like, hey, people now understand to what motions we are going personally at the moment, and what was the effect of that. A baby crying. And so yeah, we're gonna have our first night in this house. We're here for 2.5 months, so we will be celebrating Christmas and New Year here. Uh, Not what we had hoped for. We hope to do that in in the house where we're originally staying, but that's just not possible. So yeah, it is what it is. Um, but it's okay. We're starting to recover and whatnot. Let me see if this guy is here. Oh, okay. There's a whole bunch of people here. So I'm going back here. But it's a pretty nice house. I will do a tour for you guys. So whenever you're gonna visit this place, this part of Holland in the future, and you're looking for an Airbnb place, I will do a recommendation and review, an Airbnb review if you guys want to for this house or apartment, and you can see it. It's pretty big, pretty big. Of course, for 2,000 bucks a month, yeah, you can expect something that is decent. But yeah, we're extremely happy being out of that hotel and now being into this place, and mentally that is a massive boost for us. Hey, say before it's not a good company, I'm sorry, that's my opinion. Sweet. And then something, and then I couldn't see that. Sweet. I calm down and hang sometime. Nice, that sounds good. Yeah, we're here for 2 months, so yeah, if you're in the neighborhood and you want to hang out, sure, absolutely. And that's also the thing that I want to do with the whole light. I go downstairs because the baby needs sleep. Little baby Jasper needs sleep, so I'm walking down. Okay, here we go. And like this. Sorry for the quality of the video. And like this, we're downstairs. So we're now in the living room here, and sitting behind the computer. Oops. Nice. This is better. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought here for a second, but I mean, it's really nice to have our own little house for well now, because we have been living with the moms for the last 5 months, and it has been a massive strain on everybody's life. It just was a bad situation, bad relationship, and everybody was basically suffering living together. It was really it was like going to the dentist all day long, and it was just a horrible experience. So now we, for this first day, have our own temporary space, and it feels so good already. That I like get renewed energy, and that's also gonna reflect me positively on work, etc. Because I really like my job, so I wanna do good. And yeah, if you go into a bad, rough time, a rough period, then yeah, well, it really reflects at work. It reflects everywhere, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be in a much better position, and it's good. It's good because it also means that. If it goes there good this side, then that means in the on the YouTube side will also be good because I get more stuff to review, etc. I will have positive energy and focus that on making more content, um, and then also I want to just latch into one thing. Um, Ludosport doesn't wear heavy gear. It's more a karate outfit to provide mobility for sliding. Okay, cool. So you're doing not so much the actual kendo, the Japanese fighting swords with the whole suit, what like TSL does. It's Ludosport is more like the kung fu, yeah, fighting style. It's more like it's more for display. It's more for fun, not so much for competition of like with rules, etc. And yeah, I understand that, and I like that actually more. I would be more of a Ludo sport guy than a TSL guy, I think personally, because I don't really like sports with rules. That's why I really like BMXing, skateboarding, rollerblading, because you can practice yourself tricks, etc. And then there's a progression you make for you personally, and it's not in a team thing. It's not against rules, etc. You create your own stuff, you learn your own stuff, and your own pace, and that's what I like. And I think I would like that with Ludo Sport as well. But I don't they're not settled here. They don't have a temple, or yeah, they call it often temple, right, in Holland. So maybe that's something I will explore with them. But first I'm gonna work on the community here in Holland, because there's not much going on. I think I know why his lightsaber caught on fire. He left it on the bed, and it got. I think nah. The, there's nothing you really can predict about what happened. It just happened with certain of their Saberforge sabers. It doesn't happen all the time. Definitely doesn't happen all the time. It just happens with certain Saberforge uh, sabers that has been built. Like I have to be honest, it doesn't happen with everything, but it does happen. It's same like for example back in the day you have like those Samsung, what was it, Galaxy 10 whatever, were batteries that exploding. That is just a batch of those Samsung telephones that just had that issue, and it is something that is like a bit stigma with that brand. It's just, yeah, it's a mass produced cell phone, not best quality, etc. No, it's good. You want light? No. Okay. So that's a little bit what I'm trying to say. Getting to one thing I also want to say. It's a flashy fighting with martial arts technique. That's awesome. I like that. Do you think my adapt lightsaber will burn? I don't. I don't. You can never say. It can happen to any brand. Don't get me wrong. It can happen to a Vader's Volt lightsaber. It can happen to a Saber Trio lightsaber. It can happen to any brand lightsaber. But with Saber Force, there was a higher report rate of those things happening. And I've never heard it with Vader's Volt or anything else. Only with Saber Force. So I don't think you really have to be worried. I don't want to be fear mongering. I just want to share what is actual happening. Like you can find this kind of stuff on the internet about products from Saberforge. It's just facts. That's just what you. I mean, everybody can do the research themselves or herself. It's not something I make up. It's actually there. So yeah, drinking some cold tea. But yeah, I did that. I did that Saberforge versus what was it, Saber Trio video recently. I got a very good mix of positive and negative review via comments on, for example, the Vault, the Facebook group, and I can understand because there people are really centric about certain brands. Like they're all into Vader's Vault because Vader's Vault owns that group, and people just like they're fan of the brand Vader's Vault, and there's a really strong stigma there against Saberforge particular. Not so much about Ultra Sabers, but Saberforge. Like they're prejudged about it. And when I make these videos, people just see the title and they don't really like click on the video and watch the video and just make their own opinion based on just the title or just the word Saberforge for Forge versus Vaderfold. And some people were complaining that it was sensationalism and blah 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 blah. But I do like that. I like to bring my excitement for these different brands, and I like to gossip about it. I like to I like to bring it in a more lightweight way, and give people their own opinions, and no have something interesting. Like it doesn't have to be you have to like everything, because that's also what you see often is with these other YouTubers. They have no opinion because they just like everything, because if they like everything then everybody likes them because they like everything, but that's not the real person. No, everybody has something they like and don't like, but they put up this fake persona to like everything for the community and blah blah blah. You can do that. You make your own videos your own way, and I make my videos in my own way, and I'm just gonna continue doing it. I don't care. So I already start to grow a thicker skin. I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna do it my way, and I just enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, that's okay. There's other people out there that make videos too, so there's something for everybody. I've got a few comments here. Let me see. Um, Ludosport hack clans and 7 forms and a progression system from young apprentice Jedi Knight. This is kind of annoying. Let me open my own live stream on the computer. Then I can read the comments a bit better. Because ooh, my avatar is disgusting, by the way. My avatar, oh my god, I just looked at my live stream avatar. That's horrible. I'm also. I don't think this is a particularly good telephone. Um, better than none, but yeah, there's better out there. Secondhand. I would like to buy a secondhand iPhone 8 or 9, or iPhone X.
I think they just like to look what you're talking. They don't care what the quality, man.
Okay, I'm all about quality. I'm really I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff. And that will happen once we got our own place. But let me see. Dude, it's a flashy. Okay, well, I already wrote that. Ludo Sports has clans, all seven forms of progression system from youngling, apprentice, Jedi Knight, master. At night level, you can take up your own apprentice. Oh, awesome! I like that. That's cool. Lamar says, so I think my laptop is a Windows 10. I looked on Saberforce to download the USB thing. I can't find it. Did they take it down? Let me check for you. Let me Google it right now. Saber Core 3.0 editor. That's the name of it. Oh shoot, I need to. I don't have my selfie stick thing, so I can't like also uh, put myself in a nice way. Um, what the heck? Hmm. Oh, here. Saberforce.com downloads. Champion tiers editor. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I think you overlooked it. Let me link this for you in the chat. Um, where's my live chat thing? Oops, give me a second. Yep. Here, this is the one you want to have. Oh my god. My, I can't type. Pop out chat. Sorry, I can't. Here, now I can type. Oh, I'm typing from another YouTube channel. No. Sorry, removed any web. Oh, I can't link a website. Okay, so I'm just gonna verbally tell you what to do. You need to go to saberforge.com and or no, yeah, let me see. Saberforge.com. Gosh, I'm gonna help you through this. Features on how to get there. Hmm. Oh, I can do this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. Sorry, I'm gonna make it easy. Okay. Yeah, I'm. What happened is I'm not logged into my own YouTube account apparently. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure why that is. Let me pop out. Chat again. I sent you the link. You just need to do this one. So, yep. Oh God. Just a little bit of clicking and doing. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this one. Yeah. So you see that? You see that link that I just posted? Saberforce just removed the two brackets. So saberforce.com/pages/downloads. And there you have the download link. It's called the Champion Saber Editor, which is this, and then you download a tool that's called sabercore3.zip. That's the file you're gonna use on your PC, and I believe it should work on Windows 10 and not like anything below or something. There was a specific Windows version that you can use. I think you're good to go though with your Windows version. But yeah, you will get a notification if it's not the case when you try to install it. No worries, by the way. Let's see. I do martial art called Wing Chun. Yeah, of course I know Wing Chun. We see actually in Hong Kong we saw a lot of Wing Chun outdoors, old people doing Wing Chun. A guy and a guy I train with is the owner of the. Oh really? Okay, cool. That's awesome. Then you're golden. Yo, you forgot my question by Aiden. Sorry, no, no, sorry, dude. Aiden is asking, I saw this guy putting crystal focus and pixel blades in saber for its hilt. Is this hard to do, or would you ever get a saber like this? I love the hills, but the board sucks. Yeah, I agree. Board sucks. Saber Core 3.0's board, soundboard sucks. For the money, price wise, I think it sucks. Yes, you can, but you need to install it yourself. I would suggest if this is going to be, you never install a lightsaber, that is pretty intermediate, that step, just to install that kind of soundboard, because it's a high-end soundboard. I would say at this point the crystal focus, don't bother with that. The newer version is the CFX, and that one is actually better than the crystal focus and cheaper than the crystal focus, and it's by the same maker, Plectra Labs. So I would say find an installer, an install smith that does that for you, and they can install any electronics. There's a whole bunch of good installers out there, that I can give some information about. Like if you need some recommendations, I can do that. Um, but yeah, it can be done yourself if you're nifty with installing electronics yourself. There's tutorials for those kind of installs everywhere on YouTube and the internet, so it's not like you just have to jump in blind. But it looks fairly straightforward. But the whole wire management and actually soldering things up properly, that's kind of tricky. That's where the experience comes in. You have to do it a lot of times to get good at it. So I would not recommend to just build it as your first lightsaber build, to go for that kind of high-end soundboard setup, because it just requires really small wires to be done, etc. Um, I'm on the fourth grade of 12 in Wing Sun. Oh, sweet man, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, I definitely have to come up with a plan for that. From my end, because I really want to promote a strong community within Holland and Belgium, so we can meet each other, do the cosplay with the Five of First and the Rebel Legion, etc., and tie that together. And yeah, it doesn't. I don't have to be the person that's gonna lead that whole organization and whatnot, but I want to be really involved with that on the custom lightsaber level. And yeah, I want to represent as a lightsaber fan myself, something locally as well. So yeah, no worries, no worries. If the link works for you, just download it, and it should be good. You should be good to go and use the editor. It's a pretty straightforward editor, so it's pretty self-explanatory once you have downloaded and installed it. It's pretty easy to use, so that's good. Yeah. Yep. Nice. No worries, no worries. Yeah. It works pretty straightforward, so that's good. That's good. That's one thing that's good from Saberforce. Some tea. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I just wanted to make that channel update initially. Just why I'm not streaming at the moment. I will be playing some Battlefront 2 tonight, but I won't be streaming it because I don't have a microphone, so you can't hear it. So there will be no point of doing a live stream if I can't respond to your comments and whatnot. So, but I'm checking out what is the new patch update, because I still don't understand what is new in the new Battlefront 2 update. Like, I don't see anything new yet. I only see the celebration pack, which I think is just a speed upgrade pack for people that don't want to level stuff. I really don't see the point as well, because all the skins that your standard already have in Battlefront 2, they're not that exciting. Like, in my opinion, the ones you can unlock now with credits in game, they were already there, and yeah, no, they're not really interesting to me. And I don't feel like they're really like really worth something, because when I play the game, I hardly look or pay attention to the skins myself. Like, it's too hectic anyway. I do like to have see other skins, etc., but I don't feel it really significant is significant different, etc. Even the epic skins, I don't feel like when I see an epic skin like, oh my god, an epic skin. No, it's just 80,000 credits. You just have to grind up the credits and you have that skin. It's not like the reward is something really special. What my favorite drink is, I'm a big Dr. Pepper fan. Dr. Pepper fan, yeah. And besides that, normally during the weekdays, I don't really drink sodas and whatnot. Though in that case, I drink tea and coffee and water, and that's it. Some splurts of milk, but no. Apple juice, nice, nice. Apple juice is not bad at all. But yeah, in the weekend, I can have some sodas. That's like the weekend celebration, and then most of the cases I just big fan of Dr. Peppers. Yeah, I don't know. I, something about the taste of and energy drinks like Red Bull I do enjoy, but they're really bad for your body. So I try to limit that as much as possible. Sorry if I keep bringing up Saber Force, but the hero. Oh, that was a bit too fast for me. Pop out chat. There's some funky issue at my side with the chat here. Sorry. The question was, sorry I keep bringing up Saber Force, but hero sound it has smooth swings. What's the difference with champion? Will have smooth swings? Does the hero sound have smooth swings? Since when? Uh, oh, smooth swings. Sorry, I thought hyper smooth. Smooth swings. Smooth swings. Let me just check and say before sides. Where did you find that on the Saberford site? Let me see. It's smooth swings, because that implies to me that what smooth swings, what I think what they refer to is that when you have done one swing and you make a next motion, that the next motion has a different sound fell, right? It just plays a different sound. The transition from one sound fell to another, the overlap is smooth instead of like ring and a ring. Like it's finished one sound effect first. It finished the whole sound effect and then it plays the next one and doesn't sound that smooth. So I think that's smooth swing is that it overlaps nicely and that the sounds are nicely overlapping and transitioning from one sound fell to the next sound fell, because every swing you make, like left swing, sorry, horizontal swings or vertical swings, they have a whole bunch of them. Most soundboards have like 5 vertical swings, 5 horizontal swings, 5 stabs, 5 jabs, 5 lockups. Those are individual sound fells, like little fells, and they being played by the soundboard at random in the space it's being used. So the sensor will notice, hey, you're using your lightsaber horizontal. Okay, I'm gonna play one of the 5 horizontal sound fells that mimics the sound lightsaber blade moving. So that's how it does. Oh, Mitcheltron is here and he's saying the same. He's saying something. Yeah, the latest Nigon Spark 3 and Spark 3 Color have real swing, which is. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know Saber Force is actually carrying that as the hero soundboard. Okay, yeah. I thought the same. I thought well, maybe they do it a quiet transition from the old Nigon Spark 2 soundboard to the 3. Maybe Saber Force is already doing that transition, but not actively and openly promoting it. I don't know. So I would not be able to confirm that. But that's a good one from Mitcheltron. Actually, it's good that Mitcheltron is here because I was looking my feed and I saw his video popping up of one of his lightsaber reviews, and I thought, man, I did not see him for a long time. I was wondering how you're doing, and I'm happy to see you again. I thought you're like you're zoned out of the hobby and yeah, sometimes people won't come back, sometimes do come back, and I didn't know if even you zoned out from the hobby a bit or not, but I didn't see you for a while. Aiden says, if there's a way to see all Vader's Vault finishes. Nah, yeah, there's a good one you mentioned. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but there was somebody else recently that commented that he was not happy with the fact that Saber for Vader's Vault doesn't show all the finishes. I do have to agree. Vader's Vault could add some more pictures of their finishes, like what is light weathering, what is medium weathering, what is heavy weathering, what is savage weathering. Show some examples. I don't know why Vader's Vault doesn't do that. There's plenty of examples from them and that they could put on the website for people to see and get a better feel for what kind of finish they want to get. But I don't know if that's just they don't have time to update the website, or they don't have the person that can do it. I don't know what's that case, but it would be nice if they did, because it's not only Vader's fault. There are also some other brands. You always have a whole drop down with option menus when you want to purchase a lightsaber, and yeah, half of them you don't even know what you're gonna get, because there's no pictures of it, so no examples. So it's like, what is that? But the thing is, maybe they don't do it because it's hand done. Like, people, there's actually a person doing the light weathering, heavy weathering, etc. And if it doesn't match what you see in the picture, then maybe people complain, say, "Oh, my light weathering is not as light as that one," or "My light weathering is not as heavy as that one in the picture." So I think maybe that has to play with it as well, because it's a bit transfluent. It's not always like exactly the amount of light or heavy or medium rendering as you see in the picture, so it's a bit hard. Lamar says, so my say before it's download, I can have smooth swings to change the sensitivity, because the download, I looked up the video, you can change the yeah, true. The swing sensitivity, yeah. That's not smooth swing. That's just the swing sensitivity that you can adjust. It's pretty good though. You can make it super sensitive, or you can be like so many in middle ground or something. Mr. Tron says, I never left. I've been watching your videos from behind the monitor. Just busy with work and starting my own business, so I don't do reviews anymore. Oh, nice. What kind of business you doing? Is it your company? Is it something in the space of a hobby related, or is it something of a professional, or maybe something like you want to keep like more separate from what's here discussing YouTube, which I can understand if you don't want to talk about it, but that's cool either way that you have your own business, of course. That's awesome. I have an Ultimate Works RVJ coming in tow, and some other goodies through the year. Nice. Ooh, good stuff, man. That's awesome. That's always nice. Yeah, but that's good. Like sometimes you see the like when we a lot of us came together like early, or mid early to mid 2015. So that's why I know Mitcheltron. That's why I know some of these guys that I already know for almost 4 or 5 years now. I met very early in that stages where Shamim was really big on YouTube, and it was just becoming really big with his YouTube videos. Everybody was jumping onto lightsaber collecting. At least a whole bunch of new people, including myself, all got in that same collecting space the same time before the Force Awakens came out, and that's why I learned a lot of new friends and really nice people, and Mr. Tron is one of those guys. So it was really awesome, and it's always cool. And like, I would still keep an eye on everybody, like what they're doing, are they still making videos or whatnot. And sometimes for a whole bunch of time you don't see some of those guys, and then I give them a nudge, like, hey, what's up, and then I make video again. Same with some of the other guys. It's fun. I like that. I really dig that. Hey, how you doing, Stitchy? Stitchy. Oh, I still didn't send the cross guard. I'm really sorry, but if you watch the beginning of the video, you can understand what's that reason for that. We had a whole bunch of personal family related issues, and we had to move very urgently. Otherwise we had to live on the streets. As you can see, my eyes are pretty red underneath because a lot of stress, etc. And I wanted to do all that stuff properly, and really send that hill to you, but everything went to snot basically. So I'm really sorry. Thank you. I will compensate you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's just it been no short of drama for the last few weeks, and it's intense. No worries, no worries. We're now in a good place. First night in our Airbnb apartment that we rent, and yeah, we're making progression there, and we're getting over that part of the stage. You're still making great content, buddy. Je bent een toffe kerel. Dankjewel. No worries. So yeah, again, seeing some nice Dutch language there. I'm really gonna try to focus also more locally and yeah, try to promote custom lightsaber, dueling, fencing, collecting, etc. more here as well, because I really feel like in Holland and Flemish in Belgium, Vlaanderen, the community is there, but they're just really dispersed and small. Whereas in the UK and Germany, Italy, France, it's larger communities, more chunked together, and here it's so divided, like a few people there, a few people there. And our countries are not that big, but it's all like on the opposite sides of the country. And I want to like work towards like a stronger community of custom lightsaber building in native tongue, so Flemish and Dutch, and then having lightsaber collecting groups, dueling groups, and whatnot in our own language. Complementing, of course, we feel fully comfortable with the international groups like the Lightsaber Club, Vault, etc., which most of us are actively communicating in. But having something in your own mother language is always nice as well. So, but that's something separately, of course. Have you ever heard of Lama Dilus, most of Ludo Sports lightsabers? Yep, yeah, I did hear of them. I looked at them and they're pretty interesting lightsabers. Too bad they don't get as much attention globally. Maybe that has to do with the exclusivity. That's more for Ludus Sports or something. That's the way they promote it through them, or I don't know. But it looked really cool. Cool stuff. Very interesting. Lamar's asking, what do you think about the Rise of Skywalker so far? Now, one thing I do have to say about Rise of Skywalker is I feel that there's too many trailers. Like, there's like 10 different trailers. It's ridiculous. Give us one trailer, one teaser, that's it. But no, they give us like 4 or 5 trailers here, and then this trailer and that trailer, and they spill out so much stuff like this Sith Ray and this and then that. And I'm like, you spoiling half the movie already. Like, what are you guys doing? Tease us with little bits of stuff. Don't come up with too much stuff, because we're watching the movie later on. Sorry, the baby's crying. We're watching the movie later on, and it's gonna be like, yeah, we've seen this in the trailer. Oh, we've seen this. Oh, there's some stuff we didn't see, but most of it, like, it feels like we already saw in the trailer. So, like, it feels like we already saw most of the interesting stuff through the trailers, and that will be a super disappointing thing if that's indeed the case. Baby doesn't want to sleep. Sorry, one moment, guys. Guess better. It's new place for him, so he's like, "What is this new place? I want to sleep, etc." He didn't sleep good in the hotel the last 3 days. It was pretty horrible, man. Oh my god, not much sleep. But yeah, I'm super excited for the movie. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good movie. I'm gonna enjoy it, and yeah, I think.
So then, nobody wanna know.
I think I'm gonna be a fan of it. Uh, this house is full of craziness. Anyway, uh, Noah says I recommend the Polaris SSE3. Cool. I have to check that out after the live stream. Lamar says my next goal is to get Electrum Sabers. It look amazing. Yeah, definitely. They have really cool lightsaber designs. I'm not sure which one is the one you are eyeballing, which one you feel is most interesting to you. For me, it's still the Evo Flex. I really like that lightsaber. Really beautiful. Noah also says, I didn't know you knew about them, and yes, Luda Misil is sort of works for Ludasport. Yeah, no, absolutely. I know them. I already know them for quite I think at least 3 or 4 years. They're already actively for a couple of years. It's just that they're not like really out there as much. It's more in Europe. But even in Europe, it's not everywhere in Europe. It's definitely more in the UK, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's either France or Italy where they're also actively. One of those two countries, they're pretty active, but outside of that, not so much yet. It's not like somebody in America or in Asia is buying a lightsaber from them as often as with other brands. Definitely very small quantity. So I don't know why is that. Is that just branding, naming, marketing, or they just really operate through Ludo Sports, and that's where their sales come from? They're more like, yeah, we provide the Ludo Sports members with lightsabers, but we don't really out there on the market trying to promote our lightsabers for the bigger audience. I don't know how that works for them. Yeah, the Evo Flex Saber. Yeah. I thought the same. That one is still my favorite of theirs. I like the tin neck. I forgot his name. That they had a newer tin neck saber as well. But I felt more that was more like a mashed up MHS type of lightsaber. It wasn't like the dimensions of MHS, but it felt like a bit more. I don't know. It's like a scrap tack build, which is of course the scrap, so the Evo Flags, but the Evo Flags feels really nice and streamlined, where that Tin Neck Saber wasn't like awestrucking me as much as the Evo Flags did. But yeah, they have cool lightsabers for sure. And they also got a newer one, a newer lightsaber again. But yeah, I'm currently zoned out a bit, just financial reasons, of course. I need to make choices, so I'm already super stoked about getting my Saber Trio Mira and my Saber Mach Spectre lightsabers from two awesome companies. Like, they're really dear to me. There are three saber companies that are really dear to me because I got to build like personal relationships with their owners, etc. That's the Pastor slash Wonder Force slash Ultimate Works, Aaron Lin, and then we have of course Sabermach, Jay and Kid, and of course Saber Trio, the guys at Saber Trio as well. And those three companies are really dear to me because they're also all based from Asia, and I've lived in Hong Kong for 10 years, and I really feel what those guys are doing in the global markets, because they're really operating globally. It's amazing. Those three companies are really dear to me, and I really hope they really grow strongly further and further, and get a really big market share for their awesome products, because they really have their own qualities and their own strengths, and I think they're really worth the price and the products in the market. Um, yeah, Sabermach, yeah, Team Sabermach, absolutely. I'm super excited for the Sabermach Spectre, like super excited. It's truly is one of my unicorn lightsabers, because it has all the quantities that I like about a lightsaber. No glued on parts, everything is screwed in, is solid, and I hate glued in parts. I hate glued in parts that are glued, or I can't stand that. It is also simplified, it's streamlined. I mean, the Spectre lightsaber, Kanan Jarrus lightsaber, it's nice and streamlined. It's just exactly what I love in a lightsaber. Perfect. I held the prototype. Held the very first custom commission model, and it's just since then I've been in love with it, and and I got so many lightsabers over the years that I really felt that was for me the perfect match. It's just a personal thing. That's just, you have that with a certain lightsaber. You guys will have that as well. You get a couple of lightsabers, and then you get that one lightsaber that hits all the check boxes for you, and that's like, yeah, that's the one. And doesn't have to be an extremely expensive lightsaber. It's not that case. It's just something that it ticks your boxes in your mind. Um, Hey Spartan, hey, I saw your invitation in the PlayStation. But my son was playing, so I didn't join you because we don't have the microphone yet. Still in the other house, I couldn't really speak with you then. So we're gonna get that fixed, and then we're gonna play together. When are you reviewing the Torrent version 3? I hope very soon. As I said, I will be opening the web store very soon. once we get the actual the deal done with the house and get the key, then we're gonna open the web store, and then all the stuff from the Puff Store, Wonder Force, and Ultimate Works will be carried in the web shop. So we will carry all those products, and I will be, of course, reviewing all those lightsabers as well, because I will be actually, well, providing those products in my web shop. So yeah. Um, okay, tomorrow are you getting Rec Room? Oh, the game you talked about. I need to check for you. Yeah, let me check it. Mr. Tron says my special saber is my custom force relic saber based on the old Republic flagship, KR flagship and designed by me. Oh, nice, sweet. Is that the one with the wooden panels? Is that the or is that not that one? It has a really interesting name. Difficult name for me to pronounce and remember. That's the one I recall. It looks really beautiful, by the way. Um, the videos are called A Story of Light. So I think whatever else. Oh, I missed this comments from Noah. What's these videos about the origins and how Ludosports works? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I have to check that out then. That's good to have like this background story and like get an understanding like how their hierarchy works and their ranking, etc. I guess they bring that to light as well, pun intended, in their video. So I have to check it out. So the baby's like, shh, he really doesn't want to sleep, and we're like kind of done a bit of it. The video, a bit of it is my master replicas Luke Skywalker. Oh shoot! What did you do? You play with it or just it just broke on you? But no worry, the electronics inside are not super complicated. They're pretty straightforward, to be honest. So you could do it yourself, fixing it yourself. If you have a soldering iron and you got some spare wires and whatnot, you can find so many videos on YouTube that you can follow them relatively easy to disassemble the lightsaber, fix the parts, and then make it working again. So don't worry, those kind of lights are pretty easy to fix. It's inspired by that saber, Orgus Din, but in a Sith version with bone instead of wood, and some scary looking etching and powder coating. Oh. Is it on the? Is that on the KR? Is it also KR? Is it on the Force Relics website? Force Relics. Let me see. Orgus Din. I thought it had a different name, but maybe I'm confused. Organ Din, custom. Let me see if I can find your saber there. Images. Okay, cool. That's a really beautiful lightsaber. I like this a lot. Okay, I don't see pictures of yours, so I guess they did a one-off custom commission. I guess I think, and not posted on their website. That's too bad. Maybe you have a picture somewhere. Don't know. The blade slides around in the hilt. Okay. Wouldn't be able to say. Sorry. It can be anything, but I bet it's still not gonna be super hard to fix if you really want to get it fixed. A bit of it is in Italian, but it has subtitles. Okay, cool. I just look at this. Mamma mia. That's okay. Show us. Yeah, I'm looking. I can't show it, guys. I can do this. This is not really helping. Look. I don't think that really works very well. I'm looking at the Force Relics website, see if I can find it. But they have the stock stuff on there, but they don't really show the custom one-off pieces. So I don't think it's they uploaded. No. Okay, no worries. I don't think they uploaded. It's indeed a one-off custom designed by myself. If you have social media, I sent you a picture. Yep, I do have. On Facebook, I do have Facebook. You can actually find my Facebook name because it's my Dutch name and it's hard to spell out because there's a lot of vowels in it. It's on the lightsaber lightsaber club Facebook group. You can easily find me as the moderator, one of the moderators there, and then we can hook up. And then I'm really excited to see it. Hey, 21 bricks, how are you doing? It's beautiful. My mom. Oh, Noah says my mom is in England for her birthday. So can you say happy birthday to Sandra? Yeah, of course. Happy birthday, Sandra. I hope you have a great birthday, and I hope Noah's gonna get amazing birthday. Say Christmas gifts.
Then you can sing a song.
Yeah, happy birthday.
To you.
Good. Mrs. Ron on it. Okay, awesome, man. Thank you, dude. And I'll connect you there. Because my name is Jeroen van den Heuvel. Now, try to spell it out. Yeah, for you it's actually easy, of course. Actually, I forgot. We speak the same language. I always have the same. The mindset is my. Oh yeah, no, because in 10 years Hong Kong is always like people ask, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my name is Jeroen van den Heuvel." Like, what? What? How? How do you say your name? And I have to spell it out. So I'm so it's so ingrained in memory now that I'm like every time like, gosh, I don't want to tell my name again because people want to ask how to pronounce it, how to spell it out, etc. Yeah. Um, Now I'm back, so I don't have to do that anymore. And that's still something that it's not that easy coming through me. It's a slow progression. Like there's a lot of things that I picked up over the years in Hong Kong, and now like I'm back in Holland. Like why do you do it like this here? Like I don't understand why they're doing it. Well, I'm still Dutch, but I'm yeah, my mindset changed quite a bit. So I now have to slowly move back to how they do it in Holland, and but I will never be 100% like I will be in the middle, like how people in Hong Kong are used to do stuff and how people are used to do stuff in Holland. So I will be hanging in the middle. um yeah, no worries. Yeah, yeah, my wife is very good with singing, right? You can sing very good. As she's playing, yeah. She's playing World of Warcraft now. So um, sometimes when I ask something, it's like, I'm busy raiding.
Same like you.
Yeah, same like me. But to be honest, I don't play much games at the moment because, yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna play some Battlefront 2 all night long because there's triple XP and I need to up level. But you guys, are you any of you guys gonna get that celebration pack for your Battlefront 2 copy? I think it's ridiculous, but hey, if you like that, of course, I don't just go for it. But I don't know what's new in Battlefront 2 in this new patch. So let me check, check. Let me check really quick. Battlefront 2 update. Oh, you. So we got this update. It was like 6 GB, and I downloaded over because my son was like, we had to go out of the house, right? So we were kicked out and we basically living on the street. And my son, the first thing he got was his PlayStation. He packed it in his suit, in his backpack, in his school backpack. And I kind of broke my heart with seeing him like, yeah, seeing kid of 9 doing that. Yeah, it came really rough for me. But yeah, this is the first thing he packed, and we took it to the hotel and hooked it up to the TV there. But the internet was so slow. Yeah, pretty emotional, rough moments. But yeah, either way, we got the PlayStation hooked up here now, and he's super happy. He's been playing all day, so that's good. But yeah, let me see what's new in the news. What's new then? Celebration Edition launch 5 December. So what did we get in this update? Like, they only give us this Celebration Edition, but that's just a fast level pass. There's nothing new to it. That's crazy. There's literally nothing new. Oh wait. Celebration Edition contains, okay, the base game, which already got, including all past and upcoming free game updates. They're free game updates. Why they mention it even? It's free. I'm looking up on their website now. More than 25 hero appearances, including 6 legendary appearances. Yeah, you can just lock them with credits, 80,000 credits per one. I think it's okay. You just up level. If you play the game anyway, you're gonna up level that stuff anyway. Plus 1 appearance for each. For Rey, Finn, Kylo Ren, inspired by Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Okay, that's an exclusive skin. but I guess we can still unlock it with credits as well. So I think it's gonna defeat that purpose. Um, and the rest they talk about 125 trooper and reinforcements appearances, more than 100 hero and trooper emotes and voice lines, all stuff that's already in the game. It's just you need to grind it and unlock it with credits. So it's just a fast pass. That's it. I really feel this is a stupid upgrade. The only thing what we really get new in this game, in this update on 17 December, that is the new appearances for the Rise of Skywalker for the heroes, and that's it. That's it. Just a new skin. But let's see what you guys say. I need to move the camera here. Um, 10 new reinforcement skins. Yeah, but are those are gonna be available for everybody, right? Not just through the celebration pack, or just through the celebration pack. I don't think so, but maybe you know it. I think I found you online on the Rebechumps cosplay news on Facebook. I pinged you a message. Oh, that's an old one. That's an old one. That one is I don't think is active anymore. Just in the lightsaber Facebook group, if you're a member, I'm the moderator, so you can see the moderator list and then click on me, or just look at one of the posts. Um, it's easy to find. And otherwise, I will search for your name. But I know for a fact that your YouTube nickname is a derivative of your real name, but that's not the one you use on Facebook. So same for me though. They're part of the new update, but okay, to everybody. Yeah, are you gonna get that celebration pack, or are you gonna pass on that? I'm not sure. I think you're gonna pass on that. I think you rather want to put that money towards, let's say, a new saber, or put that money rather to buying Jedi Fallen Order, instead of like this fast pass, because I really feel this is a fast pass to unlock all the stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel it's good if you don't have the game, because if you buy the game now, you up level everything for free as well. So I bought the game just a few weeks ago for PlayStation. I have to level up everything, but I don't care actually, because that's the incentive for me. That's the incentive. Playing the game is fun, of course, but now is the fun for me also to up level stuff. Like, oh, I have a new gun or a new weapon mod. Oh, I can now I have this amount of credits. I can buy this new skin. Honestly, I'm not really into the skin so much, because they just, I feel like they're faded away a bit in all the excitement and the way the game plays. It's really all over the place. It's a very busy game, so I don't look at skins more than a few seconds. Like if for example a Count Dooku attacks me, I'm dead in 2 seconds anyway. So I can't appreciate that Count Dooku skin so much anyway. I don't play the heroes as much as some of you guys. So maybe if you play the heroes a lot, yeah, you might like it. But you only see the back of the hero versus the front most of the time either. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I prefer up level normally. Yeah, me too. I'm just gonna up level it in a natural way, because then after half a year, 1 year, I still have like, oh, I'm still up leveling this guy or this thing. No, then keep playing, because this game will be around for another year. Even if the PlayStation 5 comes out, the first half to 1 year, there will be no new Battlefront 3. I'm pretty sure of that. So, and I also have a feeling that this after the next few patch updates, they announce, I think they will not do a lot more stuff anymore in this game. I think that's why we have the fast pass, because the fast pass normally also indicate that the game is on the end of their life cycle. Just look at Star Wars, look at the Battlefield 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time the fast pass come out, it's at the end, nearing the end of the last expansion, and then after that, that's it. The game cycle is completed. No more updates. So I think Star Wars Battlefront is going the same direction. Um, I have this game for over 2 years. I'm a hard gamer. I'm a hardcore gamer. Just kidding. No worries. I'm a casual gamer, and I like to be a casual gamer. Um, because if I say I'm a hardcore gamer, I put a lot of pressure on myself. But sometimes I would like to be a hardcore gamer. like be really good at one game, like extremely good, but I'm just suck at any game. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. Did you put Jasper in the little room on the side?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you lock his wheels?
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream in a few seconds because I want to play some Battlefront 2, and I just wanted to make a quick PSA, quick like update why I'm not live streaming for the last few days. But yeah, like I always like to enjoy to talk with you guys, etc. And then it always goes about everything and nothing. And then 1.5 hour later, I'm still sitting here. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna play some Battlefront 2. So if you happen to be in the play on the PlayStation and playing Battlefront 2, we can play together. I just don't have any means to communicate with you. So no, that's no, it's not good that one.
That's
So
okay,
yeah, that's true, but none is better in that case.
yeah.
So
You have it?
yeah. So anyway, guys, my wife is like, "Ah." I'm gonna end the live stream. Thanks for watching, and I see you tomorrow. We can do another live stream tomorrow. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know what you want to talk about, and then hopefully we soon can play the game together. Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to see the pictures because I think it's gonna be an epic piece. I know it's an epic piece because Force Relics doesn't give anything less than epic pieces. They're really high end quality lightsaber maker. So yeah, thank you guys. Have a nice, great evening, and see you next time. And happy birthday to your mom, Noah. And take care. Bye bye. See you. See you.